I'm here today to explain how to change a Flojet BIB pump. Okay. First of all, I'd like everyone to know that this is a demonstration unit only and it's not really actively hooked up. It'll help us in showing the demonstration of this. Okay. So, first of all, we need a few tools to do the change out. We'll need a bucket, and that's to catch any of the little drips and syrup spills that we're going to have inevitably. And we also need a package of K5 sanitizer, and that's for at the end of the job. You can rinse the BIB connector and ensure that it's clean. Okay? We need a little tiny screwdriver just to help catch our little clips in there. And most importantly of all, we need to have a pair of safety glasses. I have safety glasses that I wear all the time, but for anyone else that does not, they need to be aware and wear safety glasses. Okay? Okay? So talk a little bit about the pump components at first. Okay, we have a P5000 Flojet pump. We have CO2 inlet lines with a little brass connector right here. Okay? We have our syrup outline that comes from the BIB itself and the BIB connector up through this clear plastic tubing right around and into this inlet port of the pump. And then we have the outlet port with this red line here that goes up and feeds syrup to the dispenser. Okay, so how does it work? Okay, first of all, we need to disconnect the BIB connector. That's to ensure that if we do have a problem with any syrup lines, we won't pump a lot of syrup all over. Okay. Secondly, we need to disconnect the CO2 inlet. And we do that by moving a clip here and dropping the CO2 inlet down. And you'll get a little spit of CO2, but it just makes a tiny noise and it will shut off itself. Then once we've taken the power off the pump, we need to go up to the valve and activate the valve until we've got no syrup coming through. We'll just be soda water only, so it'll be clear when you know you've got the pressure taken off. From there, we need to take the syrup lines off, and the inlet line is the best one to take off first and drop it down and into the bucket. As well, secondly, we need to move the clip over and take the syrup outline off. And then at that point, we've really got the pump disconnected. We can take the little clip off the stand, and here we have the BIB pump in our hands ready for a new one to go on. Okay, now we're going to reinstall a BIB pump. First, before we do that, I just want to demonstrate or show everyone the ports as they are on the underside of the pump. The double set of ports here is for our syrup inlet, syrup and gas inlet as it is. On the outside here, up here in the top, is the out port that goes to the dispenser. I'll snap that into place on the bracket. Okay, you hear that snap into place. And then I'll take our syrup in connector here and push it to the back to the double set of holes and line them up and push them into place, snapping the tab over and using my little screwdriver to snap that one into place as well. Then our syrup out inlet port, just find that spot and fit it up in and snap it tight. And then finally our CO2 inlet port into place and snap it into place. With everything snapped into place now, I have reinstalled the pump. I can hook up my BIB connector here that I've sanitized previously in K5 sanitizer. And then I need to go up to the front and operate the valve till I get soda water coming with Coca-Cola syrup through to make a finished drink and to pour an ice cold Coca-Cola. And that is how we change a BIB pump.